Hello. How are you? How are you? I've got a few things going on. Hello, Joe Hart here, person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I just went on live on the fly because of this Tucker Carlson being let go by Fox News, and then pretty soon after that was reported, Don Lemon was let go by CNN, and both of those are pretty, shocking situations and unplanned or whatever. But yeah, it's I don't I'm not gonna I'm not covering much. Well, let me look here. I guess I could probably do some of my. I probably have a few. Of course, it's your day. Okay, yeah, I guess I can go through some of the tweets. I actually was writing one, and then I think I posted it. I'm not sure if I saved it or drafted it or posted it. I think I posted it. I'm not sure. But I can go through the things I liked and retweet. That's usually I'm OCD, so I usually like too many things and retweet too many things. And I rarely separate those. I usually always do like and retweet. So after many years on Twitter, I think I still don't understand the full list of reasons to doing both of those. So I just do them. So Tucker Carlson and Fox part ways, and then Don Lemon. Woo. Okay, yeah. So let's get to the hello. Welcome to the Facebook person. Thank you for the thumbs up. Feel free to write any comments if you want or questions or anything. But yeah, let me see here. I'm gonna take the banners down. I've got a bunch of things in my ear. I've got News Nation and CNN in this ear, and then a live streamer over there that covers network news stuff really well. So I always have him in my ear. So I'm probably talking too loudly, and also, but yeah, does anybody have any questions or anything? But yeah, let me see. Okay, I got rid of those. So let's share. Where we got here? So present, share screen. I'm just going to go through tweets. I mean, you can, if you really want to learn about this stuff, you can, you can find out yourself, either on your device or your TV subscription, or, I mean, you can find out for yourself. But I'm going to go through a couple things here. Let me type a couple things here. So let's see here. YouTube. And yeah, this is not gonna change. I mean, I'll probably try to read my tweet also. I don't think this is gonna make a bit. I'm pretty pessimistic, so I don't think it's gonna make a bit of difference. But okay, so I'm gonna go full screen layout, so I won't be on the screen for you. But now I'm gonna go off screen too. So I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to my Twitter account and everything that I have liked and retweeted in the last hour or less or something like that. So anyway, this is and they're in no particular order or priority or anything. I try to, but that doesn't work. Okay, so the New York Times about an hour ago said Tucker Carlson is leaving Fox News. We analyzed 1,150 episodes of Tucker Carlson tonight to see how he promoted extremist ideas and conspiracy theories as the host of the most watched show on primetime cable news. Revisit our analysis from April of 2022. And then that's, that's the click there. I don't work for anybody. Okay, so this is MSNBC about an hour ago. Breaking: Tucker Carlson and Fox News have agreed to part ways just days after the Dominion settlement of the 787, I think 787,500,000, I think is what it was last weekend. So that's that, and then this is Don Lemon was terminated. I guess I want to get the exact time on this. So Don Lemon at 12:14, so less than an hour ago, 49 minutes ago, Don Lemon posted this. 49 minutes ago. Okay, I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and the many teams I have worked with for an incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best. And that had 7.5 million views in 49 minutes, now 50 minutes, 6,576 retweets, 7,923 quotes, 20.2 thousand likes, and 667 bookmarks. That's a lot of traffic. And of course, I have opinions, and my one tweet will have my opinion in it, and I'll probably discuss it. But that's not super critical. Okay, well, I'll skip over that. Okay, so Oliver Darcy seems like a rock star. He's aware of both situations, and he's posting things about both situations. So this is I guess Oliver Darby is senior media reporter at CNN, covering media and the ever-evolving information space, and then you inbox him and stuff. So Don Lemon out at CNN. Here's the note from Chris. I don't know how to say it. Light. Chris Light, chairman and CEO of CNN. The chairman and CEO of CNN. April 24th, 2023. To my CNN colleagues, CNN and Don have parted ways. Don will forever be a part of the CNN family, and we thank him for his contributions over the past 17 years. We wish him well and will be cheering him on in his future endeavors. CNN this morning has been on the air for nearly 6 months, and we are committed to its success. CNN. Boy, that says vague and cutter. And then here's, so Oliver Darcy, shocking news from Fox. Tucker Carlson is out at the network. I'm going to click and see if this will expand. Does that show on the page? Oh, okay, it does do that. Okay, so let's see here. So this is Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson part ways. New York, April 24th, 2023. Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson have agreed to part ways. We thank him for his service to the network as a host and prior to that as a contributor. Mr. Carlson's last program was Friday, April 21st. Fox News Tonight will air live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting this evening as an interim show helmed by rotating Fox News personalities until a new host is named. Fox News Media operates, and then it lists. I'll read all that. Fox News Media operates the Fox News Channel, FNC, Fox Business Network, FBN, Fox News Digital, Fox News Audio, Fox News Books, the direct-to-consumer streaming services, Fox Nation, and Fox News International, and the free ad-supported television service, Fox Weather. Currently, the #1 network in all of cable, FNC, has also been the most watched television news channel for more than 21 consecutive years, while FBN ranks among the top business channels on cable. Owned by Fox Corporation, the Fox News Media reaches nearly 20 million people each month. Holy moly! Isn't that awesome? And then I noticed this and I clicked on it because, I was like, God, everybody's getting fired. I don't know this guy and I don't know much about ESN, but I clicked it. So John Oran from SBJ, I think that's, like sports something journal, sports broadcast journal. Okay, I'll click on him. Sorry, I should know more about my stuff. John Oran, I don't know how to say his name, media reporter, Sports Business Journal. I think he's based out of DC, but I think Sports Business Journal is based out of Charlotte, I think. Anyway, co-host Marchant and Oran, Sports Media Podcast. So I know nothing about this, but it says ESPN's second longest tenured employee, Mike Stoltz, which is at ESPN Mike's with an apostrophe, with an S at the end, is part of today's layoffs. Soltis spent 43 years at the company. This is a huge loss for ESPN. SBJ's story. So I don't know if layoffs, I don't know anything about this. So I don't know how many people are if he's talking about an ESPN layoff or if he's referring to these other two people being fired. So I retweeted this because it's CNN reporting Tucker Carlson. So I did go over to Fox News to see if he reported Don Lemon, and I didn't find it yet. I hope they do. I hope they report on each other. I mean, I hope they report on their own news, but they also report on each other's news. So anyway, this is CNN. Just in, Fox News, Tucker Carlson, the right-wing personality and highly rated 8 p.m. host, is out at the network. And then, of course, it has a link to click on. Fox News, breaking news. Fox News Media, Tucker Carlson part ways. And then Henry Rogers, DC, I'm sure he's something to do with stocks. Chief National Correspondent, Daily Caller, Florida man, retweets are not endorsements, DM for Signal, happiest in a duck blind. Happiest in a duck blind. Don't know what that is, but okay. I'm sure you're hunting for ducks. Appears Fox stock is crashing after announcing Tucker Carlson's show is over. And I guess it dropped, I don't know much about this, but I guess it dropped 4%. And I guess it's recouping some of that already. I don't have a more recent one, but I did hear someone say it's being recouped a little bit. So Bloomberg, Fox lost more than $690 million in market value after announcing it was parting with Tucker Carlson. And again, that's recouping. They're recouping some of that back. And then Formula One, as I usually do. So let me go. Let's see here. So any questions and stuff? What do we got? So hello to the people on Facebook, profile. Thank you. And if you want to write any comments or questions or anything, and then Facebook page and Twitch, of course, and then JoeHart PwD's on YouTube, and then Francis Assistant on PwD's. And LinkedIn's not listed, but people are watching there, and also the 2 Twitters. So feel free to send comments or, let's see here. Exit. Sorry, I thought I was on the screen. Now I'm back on the screen. So let me go. Let's see here. So the other streamer has 6.4 thousand people. So 6,400 people, and I've got 3. Not that I'm just as good as him, but someday. So anyway, this is my commentary. I hesitate to read it, but like I said, no one's watching. It's an intimate crowd here. But so I guess my YouTubers is that Lyndon Not Baines? Is Lyndon Not Baines watching? Hello. I love this streamer. He's so nice. He's so great. Yeah, Tucker hasn't released a statement, and he can't say goodbye to all his fans that he's amassed. Whatever. But okay, so yeah, I'm going to go off screen and read this. Anyway, I did it impulsively 44 minutes ago. Let's see when I wrote it. 12:27. So that's 46 minutes ago I wrote this. So it says, OMG, like it matters, Tucker Carlson is fired by Fox News. It'll make zero difference. Tucker Carlson will get a job anytime he wants, spewing his hate. Fox News won't change. 100% of their staff doesn't know how to do news. They would need to start from scratch, and they won't. Zero difference. Also, Don Lemon out of CNN. So anyway, that was my editorial, which I usually pretty freely talk about my opinion, which sometimes gets me in trouble. But so let's see here. Anyway, I'm not getting any comments. I don't expect to be big. I just think it ought to grow. It ought not to stay the same, and I don't think it should get worse. I think it would grow. But maybe I do turn people off, and it would. So Bed Bath & Beyond files for bankruptcy, which is old news. That's 1 or 2 or 3 days old. But I don't really care. I probably should care, but I don't really care. But I don't get why people won't make comments. I mean, I understand Lyndon, not Baines. I know he's sitting back there and supporting me, trying to find out if I gonna call people out or not. So like him. So Lyndon, not Baines, thank you for the support. You're such a rock star. You're so nice. So let's see here. Anyway, I guess I might do my usual of going round the clock. What's it called? Round the horn. Let me go through my tabs, see if I have anything. So that's StreamYard. That's YouTube, Agenda Free TV. That's YouTube JoeHart Studio. That's TikTok. I'm going to have to do a stream there. There's Twitter, which I showed. There's Nightbot. There's NASCAR.com. Ooh, there's upcoming weekend schedule. Let's see if it's current. April 28th. It is the next week already. Holy shit. So I might start printing that. How's everybody doing? Is there anybody anybody out there? Welcome. I don't think that's a choice, but I'm going to try. I don't think I did do a welcome. I think I did a thank you and then something else that's similar to that. But anyway, let's see here. So News Nation, I'm sure, can pick up Don Lemon. I have my opinion about Don Lemon, and I'm sure it will ooze out. But I don't think he's a super huge hot commodity. I think he's a commodity. I think he's a generic commodity. He does some stuff. I've never cared for him for at least the past 10 years. There were many times there that I watched a ton of CNN, like 24 hours a day, and I would just tolerate his shit show. I'm like, damn it, do I really have to watch him? I wish I could just skip over it. And I know you can, but I get stuck. Let's see here. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'm just doing this printing project. I mean, since no one's here, hi, anybody care? Sorry, I'm real negative these days. I'm okay, so that's page 2, I think. Yep, page 2. And this is Monday morning. Last week, they didn't update it until like Thursday of the week. It's a weekly TV schedule. And, NASCAR updates it Sunday night at the end of the race or Monday morning, because it's Monday through Sunday. But this website, autoracing1.com, they're inconsistent. I think it's usually available Monday, Tuesday, thereabouts. But last week it was like Thursday. It was before it started. Bum, 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 bum. So I printed that. You know who is my Bobby Stamps? Thank you for showing up. Jesus, no one fucking shows up to these goddamn things. I know I don't have anything to. Bobby, how you been, man? It's always good to. Yeah, Joey Logano. He's kicking butt. I don't know his stats. I think he's won 1 race, but he might have run 2. But I think he won 1 race. But he is Joey Logano. He's tough. He's aggressive. He tells you what he's going to do, and then he does it. He does something and takes credit for, or, it takes responsibility for it, both good and bad and everything. I mean, he's phenomenal. I just love him. Plus, he's a commentator, which I think, I don't know how they decide who to have commentate. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they can ask 40 drivers, hey, when you retire, do you want to be a commentator? And only 4 say yes. I don't know if that's the way it is. I assume most people want to talk on TV. So I don't know how they pick the Kevin Harvicks and the Joey Logano's and the Brad Keselowski's. And, some are really good. Some are so-so, and I'm sure they try to test people out. Anyway, Joey Logano's, he's a great commentator. Really smart, really... this past race, he was hosting. He was one of the commentators for the Xfinity race, and they kept calling him the lawyer. And then he started talking about something else, and they're like, "Wow, you immediately changed to a politician." And again, I don't think any of those words are negative. Anyway. Sorry, Bobby, I'm going on about your driver, Joey. Thank you for commenting. I'm glad I got someone to do something. And thank you for the thumbs up. I think that's 2 thumbs up. Holy shit. So anyway, thank you to the Facebook profile. That's probably Bobby. And Twitch and Facebook page. Got people out there. And LinkedIn. Thank you for viewing and commenting. Not all the comments show up here. Sometimes they go locally to the hey, Bobby, do you know StreamYard? I'm on StreamYard. I'm on a laptop right now. I assume you know StreamYard. You're usually cutting edge, all that stuff. But I'm on my laptop right now streaming to StreamYard. And they have a free plan, a basic plan, and a professional plan. And free plan, you can send it to 1 destination or platform. The basic plan, you can send it to 3 destinations or platforms. And I have a bunch of them, as the ones I've already mentioned. So I do the professional, even though I'm disabled and on a fixed income and don't have a job and stuff, I'm currently paying for the professional. So you can, send, do one live stream and send it to up to eight destinations. And so that's what I do. And also you can do shorts and reels. StreamYard is great. And I know it's $49 a month if you pay monthly. I'm trying to fundraise to pay for the whole year, and then it's $39 a month, and then it's definitely worth it. I mean, not monetarily. I don't pay $39 and get $39 back. There is no cash return, but it's just, is it worth it? Are my numbers growing? Is it, that kind of stuff. So I don't know if you're on StreamYard. I think it's cool. StreamYard is cool. It's worth the money. Yeah, I mean, $49 is a ton of money for me, but so far so good, especially with the shorts and reels. But someday I'll probably go to the basic or the free. My big deal with StreamYard, and I said it from day one, and I've told StreamYard themselves many times, I would get in touch with their staff and stuff, and with my disabilities, I need to talk live instead of talk to their bots and stuff. But the big deal with me is Twitter. Twitter can't comment, they can't respond to us, and we can't respond to them, and it's just shown over in Twitter. And that's, still, after all these years, still the majority of my traffic is on Twitter, even though they're going through a lot of stuff recently too. But so anyway, yeah, it's I would say it's worth it. It's all of my, like as I say, if I had a bill, if I had a utility and it had a bill and I was sent the bill and I had to send them a check, they would never get the check. No, none of my bills would ever get the check. So I have to set up everything automatically. I'm automatically paid from Social Security, and I automatically pay all my bills, all of them. And StreamYard, I'm like, holy shit, this is so expensive. But I set it up automatically, which was a couple months ago. And so now that it's already in my budget, which was really tight for sure. But another device for Twitter chat is cool. What's that? Let me know what that is. I'd love to know what that is. But yeah, my big deal is the Twitter. I can't talk to them. Now, I have been thinking, I still have just one monitor basically, but I've been thinking of buying another monitor. So I converted my TV to a monitor to test it out. And so that's got me pretty excited. I think I would like to have my two Twitter accounts on my screen live during this, so then I can talk to them. So I can be on Twitter, on my stream, talking to whoever's talking, instead of being over here in StreamYard going, sorry, I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear it, can't get it, don't know what you're saying. I'll read it later, and I'm like, that's no good. So anyway, let me say, okay, so Bobby says another device for Twitter chat is cool. Call me on Instant Messenger anytime. I hate being on a phone. But okay, yeah, thanks. I think I'm on Messenger. I don't know. I've owned iPhones for years, and I make about 3 phone calls a year. They're devices to me. I don't use them as phones. But okay, yeah. That would be cool. So anyway, your comment says another device for Twitter chat is cool. Are you referring to StreamYard, or you're saying there's another device? Oh, I get what you're saying. Just exactly what I just described. Yeah, my devices are getting older and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so you know how Apple intentionally slows them down so that you upgrade. So I'm trying to yes. I was thinking another app for Twitter chat. That's what I was thinking. What you were saying. I'm like, hey, are you talking about StreamYard, or is there something else I can do? But yes. I definitely need to upgrade on my devices. I'm not paying monthly on my I've had this device so long now that I'm now not paying the monthly payment on it anymore. I own it now, so that's old. That's usually when they're used as door stops. So yes. Uh, um, most live streamers have another device to read chat. Yeah, okay, golly, okay. Now I'm thinking this monitor might be cool because I don't think I'm gonna have 10 tweets every minute. I don't think it's gonna be super busy, so I can have them both open. I have 3 Twitters. One doesn't work with StreamYard for some reason, and the other 2 seem to work. Okay, so I would have both of them open live, and they'd be on a monitor with my laptop. And so I could, as soon as I see a comment, I can go over there and respond to them and say, hey, yeah, thanks for the question. That's a great idea. So that kind of stuff. I would probably prefer having 5 iPhones lined up on my desk here for, each, one on LinkedIn and one on YouTube and one on Twitter, but yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's great. That you're right. So, thank you, Bobby, for, thank you, man. So, do you care? Did you, I know I stream too much and there's too many notifications, and I'm sure people just, get zoned out with all my stuff. So they don't usually respond and I don't get much traffic and stuff. But I'm just curious, did you notice the topic? I mean, were you interested in Tucker Carlson and Fox News and Don Lemon and CNN, or you just wanted to stop by and say hi? I know you're really good. And you said, who is my driver. So you were probably just wanting to talk about Joey Logano, which is a great topic at all times. but anyway. So let's see here. So my live viewers. So yeah, it shows Fox. It shows Facebook profile, Facebook. So do you do 8? It sounds like you do use StreamYard, and it, over the years, it seemed like you were pretty aware of all platforms. So you don't have to tell me the details if you're on, I've just seen the beard, so I came. Well, thanks, Bobby. Man, I'll keep that forever. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. So yeah, you don't have to tell me the details of you're on the professional plan or the basic or the free or whatever, or you don't know, but you're not using it, but you know about it. But if you happen to use it, I usually guest on StreamYard. You do on a panel. I have panels pretty often. Do you want a panel now? Oh, you're on Facebook. But yeah, I panel. I mostly got involved with YouTube Live and StreamYard because of crime sleuthing. It was the weirdest thing. In November, I got involved with the Idaho 4, the horrible case of 4 college students that were unalived out in Idaho, and it took over my whole life. And I went out to Idaho. I drove 42 hours with no gas break. I mean, I took breaks, but when you type it into your iPhone, it was a 42-hour drive with no breaks, no bathroom breaks, no gas breaks. It was 42 hours to drive there. So I went out to Idaho. So anyway, so do you do 8 streams on your StreamYard when you do StreamYard? Because I don't like decisions. I seen you get kicked out a lot. I seen you get kicked out. Let me read what this is. This could mean so many things. I seen you get kicked out. Yes. Oh, from the courthouse? You probably mean from the courthouse. Yeah, that was, I effed up. I had a chance of a lifetime. I drove 5 hours, Vermont to Pennsylvania. I was a few hours before the court. I went in cold. I described what I was. They said, come on in, you can come in. And I'm like, well, okay, but I need to see, and they were going to let me in early. And I mean, so I sat down. Yeah, that was great content. Oh, I felt like shit. And yeah, I'm sure I was cussing. Probably every other word was a cuss word. I was so pissed at myself, but I was also pissed at those cops. And I created a case. I got in touch with their ADA department and I said, this is bogus bullshit. And, but anyway, yeah. So I sat down. So I'm in this chair and the courtroom is, 50 yards away. And, Kohlberger is going to walk by any minute now. And, but it was like 45 minutes. So I'm like, well, I can't live stream in there. And then I found out you can't live tweet, which I don't get that. Live tweeting is fucking reporting. That's writing. I don't get, but you can't live tweet. I mean, every court can make up their own rules. And this one had no tweeting, no live tweeting. You could tweet later outside of the place. So I'm like, fuck. So I was like, well, I can't do anything. So I'm going to do it now. So I went. And usually I over explain myself. Usually when I walk, I stand up from the chair and go, hey, by the way, I'm going to go over here and live stream for a while because I can't do it here. And I'm going to walk away because my voice is loud. So I don't want to be near here so you can hear me. And usually people are like, would you shut the F up? I don't care. Just go do what you did. So what did I do on this situation? I did not over explain myself. I just walked away. I kind of looked around and, and then I was like, point, I didn't really explain myself, but so I went away because my voice is so loud and I live streamed and I was like, hey, I'm at the courthouse. I'm going to be going in and you won't hear from me because I'm down and stuff. And I effed up. I was in this really tight corridor and, it was I was down the hall, but people could still hear my voice. Then I took a ride and all courts and sessions are NDA. Man, that sucks. And so, yeah, I mean, I understand why they do it. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for sure. So I'm in this tight, it's the down steps and it's the hallway. So I'm there's two doors and I think they both go in and it's probably 3 feet by 10 feet. Is the go-between. So I'm standing pretty close to one of the doors. I didn't plan on standing right next to the doors, but I was just talking and live streaming and stuff. And the door opens by someone, and it ended up being a female, and she was just naturally pushing the door. And as she walks through the door, she just happens to be 6 inches away from my face. And she goes, oh my God. It startled her that I was so close to her face. I'm like, ooh, and, I pointed to my device, like, so I kept talking and she was like, are you supposed to be here? And I'm like, I'm disabled and I'm going into the courthouse, but I'm into the courtroom, but I'm disabled and I'm too loud. So and she's like, you're not supposed to be here. And I'm like, I've already been approved. I'm supposed to, and she kept going on. And I raised my voice a little bit. I said, no, this is where I'm supposed to be. It's okay. But I raised my voice and I don't know who she was. I tried to look him up later who she was. But anyway, she went down the steps and I could count, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. 12 seconds later, the cops are up on my floor and they're like, one cop. He was like, what are you doing? And I told him, he's like, So I went out the hallway and then there's another cop and he started asking me the things and then that's what it was. Never talk to strangers. It was the weirdest thing. If her face wasn't 6 inches away from my face, I don't think it would have happened. I think if I was 5 feet away from her and she pushed that door open, she probably would have looked at me very weird. She might have given me a judgmental look and then she would have gone down the steps. I think because her face ended up being, and I'm freaked out. I have a hula hoop around my body, so I don't want to be 6 inches away from somebody. So it freaked me out, but golly, it freaked her out more. I mean, she's female and she was pushing the door and she didn't know I was behind the door and all that stuff. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, it was anyway, and then the rest you see on the video that I'm like, oh, and yeah, I don't know if you heard all the details, but as I'm walking out, they're escorting me out with 2 AK-47s. Always ignore public. Oh, I wish I could. I mean, she's not the public. She was. I should have played to her because she did affect my life. She could. But anyway, they're escorting me out, and, my mind doesn't, especially under those stressful situations. And as I'm getting almost to the door, I said, oh, I've got stuff upstairs. And so I start going to the elevator. They're like, nope, you are no longer in this building. You have to leave. And I'm like, well, I need my stuff. And they said, okay, tell us where it is. And I'm like, it's near the chair, and it's a coat, and there's too many water bottles, and they might fall out. And, and I don't know. I'd like to go up there and make sure I get everything. And so anyway, they go up and they call down. And I don't know if you heard the specific thing. It says there's whatever county I was in. It says there's a policeman's, let's just say Morris County. There's a Morris County police briefcase next to your chair. Is that yours? And I know they wanted to find out that I stole it from someone. And I'm like, no, that's not mine, but you have the right chair. So I said, look for my coat and my water and anything else that might look stray, And so they came. I cannot believe they asked me if I owned the police briefcase. I mean, I guess they have to ask, but I'm the public. I know they wanted to screw me and say, you stole it and blah, 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 blah. I mean, what a stupid thing. What a stupid thing. Sorry, you got me a little jacked up. So anyway, yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. So let me go over your comments again. I see you get kicked out. Yes. Oh, that sucked. And then, yeah, that was great content. That was me early in life. They wanted to incriminate me. Yeah, they did. They didn't really care if that bag was mine and if they had the right bag. They were just saying, and do you, there was a police, and I'm like, and I saw it. I saw it at my chair, and it has a beautiful, it's official, and it's, sewn into the, it's beautiful. I'm like, wow, that's kind of nice, which I didn't touch it. It was actually anyway, there was something. I came back to my chair, and there was something in the chair, and I didn't touch it. And I started looking around, and I was like, do you know whose this is? And they're like, it's one of my friends. I'm like, well, that's my chair, but I don't want to touch it. And so they picked up another friend's bag and put it on the ground. Not the cop bag, but anyway, anyway, thanks for being around, Bobby. So, okay, your comments. I've seen you get kicked out. Yes. And I was new to YouTube, and one of the helpers with me, he made some sort of video. I think he made the 2-minute, 37-second, I think he took anyway, I wish I was in the fucking courtroom. I mean, that room had it was pretty big, but it probably had 60 seats, 60. And I drive from Vermont to Pennsylvania. I show up at 10 in the morning. It opens at 11 or noon or 1, or I think I had a few hours, and I just go in cold case. I mean, they didn't know me from Adam, and they got me in, and they were going to get me into the room early, and all this ADA stuff that is legal. I'm not a farce. I'm not a scammer. It's all legal. So I was set up. I just should have explained myself when I walked away from the chair. Again, I do that 95% of the time, and people are like looking like, what the fuck are you telling me all that information for? I don't care what you're doing. Go do it and come back. And the one time I don't explain it was the time I was supposed to explain it. So I see you get kicked out. Yes. Yeah, that was great content. All courts in session are NDA. That's too bad. But and I know rules don't apply to me, and that's how I've gotten to NASCAR races for years and years and years for free, and I sneak in and stuff. And yeah, rules just don't apply to me. But a live tweet to me seems like it's almost exactly like, have you tried to stream on Twitch? I don't know the first thing about Twitch. Now, I do StreamYard, and I send it to Twitch, and I get traffic from Twitch. But I've never gone on to Twitch by itself and streamed. I mean, I don't think I'm young. I'm not a gamer. I mean, I'm like, but it does seem, Twitch seems to have its advantages. The comments come instantly. It seems like people can post music and TV broadcast without getting struck, or anyway, there seems to be advantages, but I have not. I might. I mean, I could probably be talked into it. Anyway, I think, there's a lot of people with a notepad and a pencil and pen, and they just write stuff. They take notes during the court, and then later they disseminate that into something. But I think a live tweet is almost exactly like that. It's a fucking tweet. It's not. And it's live. I know I hit, but yeah, I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. I understand no cameras, no blah, 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 blah. I get no microphones. I get all that, but I don't get live tweets. But again, that's, rules don't apply to me. So never talk to strangers. Boy, I fucked up talking to her and yelling at her. I raised my voice a little bit. I mean, my voice is loud. So when I get a little excited, it's really loud. It's stupid. Always ignore public. They wanted to incriminate me. They did with that bag. Cool stuff. Yeah, thanks. I don't know if I think you would tell me the truth. So I guess you thought it was cool. I didn't really agree. So have you tried to stream on Twitch? So there's a new beta called Kick. It's like Twitch. Let me jot that down. Great practice for you. Now, it sounds like you're on Twitch, but you were fearless and knowledgeable, and you had the time and you had the resources, and you were fearless. So, I'm sure you have that you're on Twitch and you've done it and all that kind of stuff, but, and sometimes I do that stuff, but sometimes I freak out with my OCD or my disabilities or all that stuff. So Kick beta. So you can be on Twitch without being a gamer. I don't game. I don't have fun. I don't laugh. I don't game. I don't fucking game. Isn't that what Twitch is about? Plus, they're 13-year-old gamers, aren't they? I don't know. I do get some traffic. Let's see what we have over there. I've got one person over at Twitch right now. Hi, Twitch. You can make comments. Would you love to make comments? Everybody make comments. Battery saver. My laptop dies within seconds after that message, so I have to plug it in. It appears the plug-in worked. What do we got? 19%. Usually it's like 2%. So great practice for you. Okay, well, cool. Thanks, Bobby. And you don't need to hang out forever because I have a million questions and stuff. But it's just the way my mind works. Could you give me like 3 bullets of why you think Twitch might be a good fit for me? What are the advantages of Twitch why did you ask, have you tried to stream on Twitch? What are the 3 bullets that would improve my life? You can tell by knowing me since 2015. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. There's so much negative news on networks. So, okay. So, anyway, as I said from the beginning, Tucker Carlson is out at Fox News. That's now old news, about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. Don Lemon out from CNN. That's a little less. Audience engagement and reach. Holy shit. Thank you for the 3 bullets. Yeah, I knew I could count on you. Okay, so audience. Even though I'm not a gamer, and even though I'm not 13 and audience engagement and reach. Those are 3 great things. Okay, cool. Thanks. So Kick practice, Kick and beta is practice, and then Twitch. Cool, man. So are you using, first of all, I'm assuming you are doing StreamYard Live or YouTube Live. So if you're doing StreamYard Live or YouTube Live, do you use Discord and Pingcord and or Me6, MEE6, or any of those kind of things? I'm pretty new to Discord. I have a server and I have people that come to my server and visit, but I'm like, God. News Nation is where all the CNN hosts are going. And that's, they have Cuomo. But I was talking earlier. I think Don Lemon, I have an opinion about everybody. And there was, 10, 15 years ago, or I don't know, a time ago in my past, I used to watch CNN 24 hours a day practically. And so I would tolerate some shows to get to the other shows. And I never liked Don Lemon. He's catty and he's gay and he's catty. He brings up, and I guess that's what it sounds like what he might have done. He might have been a little diva-like with some female staff members about, I guess, Nikki from South Carolina was past her prime because she's not a gorgeous 20-year-old, is what Don Lemon said. And then I guess the one, golly, now it's all coming back to me. But there was the blonde female, which doesn't, anyway. YouTube Live is the best platform. It seems like ultimately, if you're going to become Mr. Beast and have 117 million followers, it's the best place to monetize. But I've been doing this and I know I'm impatient. And I don't expect 100 followers or 200 followers. I just want to see a growth. And I know I piss people off and, some of the numbers will go down, but it seems like there would just be a growth. And I'm talking 2 viewers, 4 viewers, 7 viewers, 11 viewers. There is zero growth. There is zero growth. Like on Twitter, rules don't apply to me and I can't shut my mouth. So I get shadow banned all over the place. So I have 8,000 viewers, followers, but no one sees it because it's shadow banned. So I think YouTube Live has TikTok is best for me. Well, I would love to get to, I'm trying, last June, less than a year ago, I had 13 whatevers on TikTok and everybody's like, you have to get to 1,000 to go live. And I said, okay. So in like 6 months, I was always at NASCAR races. I haven't gone to a race this year for various reasons. I'm generally getting in trouble at these tracks, serious trouble, not being kicked out of the garage. I'm getting in serious trouble. So I haven't been to a race this year and I'm trying to make sure I don't ever go to anyway. So, in, 5 months, I got 700 followers. I'm like, I'm almost 1,000. And then the season ended. And I'm like, I still have 700. So anyway, I need 1,000 to go live. And then when you go live, you can monetize. So I'm still doing shorts, or, I'm on StreamYard. I'm doing shorts and reels, and I do one and I send it to 4 destinations, which is really cool for StreamYard. And then I can't do that with TikTok. So I have to go over to TikTok and make redo a 60-second video. And that's usually not, I have a script and it's actually fun and stuff. So anyway, I'm doing that, but anyway, I can't go live. I need to go live. I need 1,000, whatever they're called. So TikTok is the best for you. Probably, and it's probably okay that I'm all over the place. Like, I've been on Facebook forever and I've 2,800 friends, which I have no friends. My family doesn't follow me on Facebook. I have no friends on Facebook. So I have 2,800 friends. And I think Facebook is a necessary evil. Well, just an innocent repercussion or whatever, I didn't plan on this, but because of StreamYard, and I'm sending it to Facebook page, Facebook profile, and that used to go out to Instagram. They stopped that for a while, but my numbers were like viewers, not followers and stuff. But the numbers were like skyrocketing for Facebook's and Instagram. I'm like, oh my God, I have never looked at them once. I could care less what I do over there. So I'm like, okay, well, that's kind of cool. So I can't think of the right wording. It's an incidental, like it's a innocent. Anyway, I didn't plan on that. And so, so there's that kind of stuff. LinkedIn seems to be puffing. I think everything but YouTube seems to be growing. And I don't think I'm ultra impatient. I think it is reasonable. And I don't rant and rave like this every single stream, or of course I wouldn't get viewers. I mean, unless sometimes when you rant and rave, you do get viewers, but I don't think I have the right personality to do that. So I don't normally do this. So I think it is incredibly reasonable to think I would go from 2 subscribers to 5 subscribers to 10 subscribers to 15 subscribers. Some growth, just some growth. Not Mr. Beast, not Dewey Pie or whatever that mother effer is. Not him, not all those people. Just some growth. And it seems like it doesn't. And I don't know if they have Twitter's shadow ban. I mean, I'm sure every platform has some, with Twitter, it used to be you were either blocked or not. And then, so you knew when people blocked you. And so I'm like, well, this sucks. They hate me. And I guess now I got to hate them and all that kind of stuff. But then they had mute. So they're still following you, but they muted you. Same as blocked, but you don't know they did it. So I'm sure every platform now has that, but are they really doing that to me? I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Bobby, for all your information and your suggestions and stuff. It does seem that TikTok, and this is just my perception. By the way, do you use Pingcord and Me6? Pingcord, I'm really excited. I just heard about it on the 18th, whatever that is, 6 days ago, and I started setting it up on the 20th, and then I finally set it up on the 22nd, and that's the coolest thing in the world. It gives all the notifications and super, 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 super. So, anyway, my interpretation of TikTok is because it's in China, it's kind of an island. Like any platform, if you make something on any platform, you can share it to just about every other platform. And that's what I want to do. I want to share all my stuff to everywhere. I know that's extreme. That's OCD. My viewers will be like, God, could you pick and choose? Don't send me so much shit. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep doing it. So anyway, it seems like TikTok is incompatible with most situations. So I'm like, damn. Anyway, that is one of my goals, and I can get unfocused and, but probably right now, this minute, the top priority for me is shorts and reels through StreamYard, because then I can do YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook page. That's where those go. That's my top priority, because YouTube Live sucks. YouTube Live is not where I'm at. I'm not it. I'm not it. For some reason, I'm not it. So that's what I'd want to do. And plus, I can do that on the free plan. Or that's what they've told me. I'd want to confirm it before I get rid of this plan. But although that's one of the advantages about StreamYard is everything's prorated. I can cancel the one plan today, and 3 days from now, bring it back up. Everything's prorated, and you can do it with zero notice. So I'm like, oh, wait, man, that's, So, but I just me, I don't like it. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, I would say TikTok's number 2 because I have to make my own short over there. But again, no growth. I'm not doing the right topics or something. And when I'm doing motorsports, everything kind of explodes for a while, and then it doesn't. So, anyway, I can probably try to start making amends to. I like Discord. You like Discord? I'm still learning about it, but it does seem pretty cool. It does seem pretty cool. I'm learning. Like I go in there and edit my server and update it and go, wow, this is so cool. And then I run out and go, God, I can't. It's too much and I don't understand it. And then I go back 3 days later and go, oh yeah, I want to edit, and so it is pretty cool. But and it got hugely cooler because of Pingcord. Pingcord. I'm sure I can't pronounce that name right, but I'm saying ping, and I'm sure but for my other viewers, Pingcord is what I'm saying. And so because I have Discord, Pingcord is a rock star. It's so cool. It does all the notifications. Now, I just also set up, or you have to invite them to your server and then you can start using it. So that's all I've done with the next one, the Me6, MEE6. I did invite that to Discord, but I don't know how to use it yet. So mainly for like, I'm trying to figure out how to do LinkedIn. Pingcord handles everything except Twitter. Twitter is going to run out on the 29th. So Pingcord will work 5 more days for Twitter and then it stops. So I'm hopefully MEE6 can do LinkedIn because Pingcord doesn't seem to be able to do LinkedIn, at least for free. And then Twitter, because I'm gonna anyway, that stuff's kind of cool. All right, so all right, I've talked for an hour and 40 minutes of it. Had nothing to do with Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon, but thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate all your time. I'd love to be out. I know you're in California, I think. I'd love to come visit you. But what's I'm sure I've asked you in the past, what's the closest track to you? I think you're more in the southern area. So it's probably Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. Or is it Race Sonoma in Sonoma, California? Take care. I will check me. 2 E's, MEE6. And supposedly it's the same as Pingcord, but it's more, it's harder to work with. And, it's kind of like for IT kind of people, which I have a degree, but it's not really the way my mind works, or used to, or whatever. So Pingcord is kind of easier to use, and Me6 is harder to use. Yeah, I'm near California Speedway in Fontana. Wow, that's cool. So, yeah, the furthest west I've been is Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. So I haven't made it to Las Vegas, Phoenix, Sonoma, and Fontana. I haven't done those 4 tracks yet, but someday I think I might. Except in 2023, I said I can't go to any more races. I'm going to be thrown in jail. I need to stop this. They're serious. I need to get serious. I need to stop going to races. So, anyway, well, that's a lot of people to thank, but they're not here right now. Sorry, that's Nightbot. That's Nightbot. You use Nightbot, right? I love Nightbot too, but I overuse it. And again, this is dated, but usually, anyway, I got to update that one. So California Speedway. All right. But yeah, thanks, Bobby. Thanks for the time and all the ideas and stuff. I'll check out Kick, the beta for Kick. I just heard about Chatter a couple of days ago, and then I of course downloaded it and set up an account and tried to do a video, and I don't know where my video went. It didn't post. I meant to post it. Take care, sir. Well, thank you, Bobby. Okay, so yeah, it takes me forever to say goodbye as usual. But anyway, I just wanted to get this out there. Tucker Carlson. It feels like old news now. I was going to do a short and stuff about it, but I probably won't. So I'll probably do my normal shorts. This week in motorsports. What's it called? Points, standings, and results. That's one topic, those 3 together. So I'll probably do my normal shorts. But when I started this was pretty exciting, but now it seems like old news. All right. So everybody, thank you very much. Joe Hart, person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I'm an advocate, mostly self-advocacy, but I usually help anybody that needs any help in anything. I was a therapeutic foster parent, so I helped kids on IEPs. Adults have versions of IEPs. They're not really IEPs, but I can help people with Social Security Administration and blah, 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 blah. I try to advocate. I try to advocate for as many people as necessary. Anyway, I'm going to hit end broadcast twice, and then you can keep commenting after I do that, even though it will end. And then I'm going to check my 8 platforms, destinations, And when I'm done with that in 2 or 3 or 5 minutes, then I leave the studio and then there's no more comments. So anyway, okay, thank you, everybody. See you, Bobby. Take care. End broadcast. I have to hit twice. So end broadcast 1 in 3, 2, 1. Now I have to hit it again. So end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. See you later.